Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. How you doing today?
Man, blessed and highly favored this morning. I know you got a good word today.
Hey, Rick, I was reading the other day something that was real profound. This author who had lost his daughter to death was in pain and trying to work through the heartache and heartbreak because no parent should ever have to bury their child. And he came through it. And he said when he came through it, he reached the conclusion that in spite of how heartbroken he was, life is a gift. I love that. So I pass that on to everyone this day because understand he had experienced a minus and somehow God had blessed him to convert what was a minus in his life to a plus. In a real sense, he went from a negative to a positive because his perspective is that life is a gift. So the question becomes, how do you see life as a gift, even when you've had so much taken from you that you feel that you can't go on? How do you live your blessed life, even when your heart is broken? He says it's all about perspective because life is not always about what happens to you, but how you look at what happens to you. One poet said, two men peered out from prison bars. One saw mud, the other saw stars. Both of them were in prison, but one looked up and the other one looked down. The question is, are you going to spend your life looking down, or are you going to look up to the hills from whence cometh your help, knowing your help comes from God? Life is about perspective. It's about how you look at it. And when you see life as a gift, then you recognize here it is that every good, every perfect gift comes from God, and you learn to focus on the good as opposed to drowning in the bad. I guess I'll give it to you like this. One of my late mentors, when he went through a dark season, said he had learned how to count his blessings. He called it divine arithmetic. And every now and then you got to count your blessings and not just the negatives that happen to you. Count your blessings, name them one by one, and you'll thank God for all the good that God has done. And so that's the word of the day. It's about how you look at life, and it's about counting your blessings. And when you count your blessings, you'll discover that God can use what set you back to set you up for a bless up that you wouldn't have received had you not been through that setback. So go ahead. It's about how you look at life. Go ahead. It's about counting your blessings. So go ahead today and count all your blessings.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas, Pastor Haynes. Love you, man.
Love you, Ricky. Have a great one.
Yes, sir. You too. Let's go. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Man, shout out to everybody that's up listening this morning. Got your front page right here, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. All right, y'all, the same as being brought to you by my computer career.
Page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, brought to you by Bank of America Customized Cash Rewards Credit Card. You can earn 3% cash back on online shopping, making the essentials even more rewarding. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation. All right, y'all got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look this AM at your front page news. The Omicron variant of COVID-19 has been found in a dozen states here in the U.S. Dr. Anthony Fauci said yesterday that early reports suggest that the Omicron variant may be less severe than Delta, but more information is needed before actually making that conclusion. Meanwhile, the parents of a Michigan teenager accused of fatally shooting 4 classmates was arrested after a manhunt over the weekend. And in other news, news anchor and host Chris Cuomo, who was fired from CNN over his efforts to help his brother, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, fight off sexual harassment allegations. Well, now a former co-worker of Chris has come forward and is accusing him of sexual harassment as well.
Damn, they need counseling.
Ricky,
yeah. They're just touching everything. What's wrong with them damn Cuomo? He got sexual harassment, and the other one, and then you trying to help him out, and then he lost his job, and then you done lost your job. They need to take them to the strip club and let them just get it all out their system where they can get back to work. Damn.
Yeah, it running in a family. And last but certainly not least, former Senate Majority Leader Bob Dole, who was the Republicans' 1996 presidential nominee, died yesterday from lung cancer. He was the beautiful age of 98. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the Rickey Smiley MorningShow.com.
Hey,
and Rickey Smiling, the sports genius. What's going down?
All right, y'all, the segment being brought to you by My Computer Career. Family, if you don't absolutely love what you do, make sure you go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. All right, y'all, I got a little sports man. Rock T is out, so I'm sitting in for sports today, man. You know, we had the Steelers over the Ravens. Did you see that game, Super Dave?
I saw it.
Yes, sir. And then we had the Jazz over the Cavaliers by 1 point. You know, we jumped around from
you know what, Rick? You can say all what you want to say about all that stuff.
Yeah.
Get right to the meat.
Come on, let's talk.
Come on,
Come on, man. Forget
all this.
Talk about what you want to talk about.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice.
Yeah, don't be nice.
I was trying to be humble.
We're going to get to it.
Because
what did I tell you?
Rock T took, y'all noticed Rock T took off work today.
You can't handle it.
He'll never take off.
He never take off. This is right. Rock T get the perfect attendance award, just like the students show us every year. Perfect attendance every year until today. Because he talked all that trash. Georgia was going to beat Alabama.
Come on, Rick. Yep. Come on, Rick. You got me. Yep. It's going to be Georgia. It's going to be Georgia. Georgia's the better team because Georgia's the better team.
A better team. But what did I tell you?
What did you say, Super Dave?
I said Alabama, if they play the same way they did in the second half, against Auburn on that offensive line, they can contain that defensive line from Georgia because Georgia's secondary is not trash, but it ain't good.
Right.
Most of those guys went to the NFL, and they got exposed.
Right.
And they'll get exposed again if they play them again.
And Alabama got some dog wide receivers. Williams, St. Louis is on, and then Mechie.
Yes.
And then, you know, the quarterback was very accurate, and he was able to complete passes.
121 yards, 3 touchdowns. He didn't win the Heisman on Saturday. He won it against Auburn on that 97-yard drive.
Right. So now you got the playoffs. So you got Alabama, number 1. You got Michigan, number 2. Georgia, number 3. And Cincinnati, number 4. So Michigan got to play Georgia. Who you got between Michigan and Georgia?
I got Michigan right now.
Who you got, Special K?
Yeah, I got Michigan. Georgia got hit in the mouth, and they ain't going to recover.
Are you serious? So that didn't make them mad. Who you got between Bama and Cincinnati, K?
Alabama knows who Alabama is now. I can't bet against Alabama.
Dave.
Alabama. Y'all, he took too long to answer that. I don't know what.
I had to think about it.
Way too long.
I had to think about it for a second, but Alabama knows who they are now.
You know what you said Friday? He had an old man moment?
Right.
That's another old man
All right, y'all.
Can't bet against Nick Saban.
It's hard to. You're right. 14 minutes after the hour, y'all. Gary, what you got, pimping?
All right now. Okay, y'all. Kim Zolciak, y'all, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, we all know her, y'all. It's being reported that she may allegedly be broke, honey. It's being reported, y'all, that Kim is selling her wigs online. Now, they're saying that it's causing many people, honey, to believe that the former reality star may have hit a cash crunch. Now, they're saying Kim is selling 4 of her favorite wigs online, and they're saying they hope that
she already won?
Yeah, well, Ricky, yes.
You do that? They do that?
Yeah, they do that because she's a celebrity, so people want to wear her hair. So definitely, honey, they're going to buy her wigs. But now they're saying she's selling her luxurious wigs, and they're saying she's selling them by the length. Now, one of the wigs is called a lace front. It's that's the name of it, lace front. She's selling it for $2,750. That's $2,750. And she's also selling, honey, a couple of other her beautiful long wigs, honey. So people saying that, you know, you got to do what you got to do, honey. When the funds are running low, she don't have a job no more. Neither does her husband. And Bravo hasn't taken her, put her up in another show anymore. So she got to sell her hair, y'all. So if y'all need some extra hair or some extra wigs, honey, you know, go online and find and buy Kim's wigs. I ain't never
heard of nothing like that, ever.
Really? Even don't y'all sell wigs and stuff like that and branch out y'all clothes and stuff?
Well, actually, Kim Zolciak sells wigs. She's been selling wigs for years. It's one of her many businesses. So that's most likely what you're seeing is her doing a promotion for a company that she's been doing for quite some time, maybe about 7-8 years now. She started on the show.
So she's not selling her own wigs?
Well, they said she's selling the body length and the luxuriousness. That's her own wigs as well. Maybe she might be selling wigs as well, too, but she's definitely selling the ones that she won. Look, I remember seeing her in all these wigs, too. So I know she definitely selling.
Don't do that, Gary. Don't do that.
Hey, bro.
Don't do that. do that.
Look, all right, girl, sell your hair, honey. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is soybean. On the high end, you say soybean, and on the low end, you say beautiful tan. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Busy Bone got something to say about Swiss Beats, and I'm going to tell you all about it up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. It is time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Busy Bones says that he had a conversation with Swiss Beats after last week's Bone Thugs and Harmony and 3-6 Mafia verses, where if y'all recall, he did throw a microphone at them because he was saying that they was teasing, I guess, the way he rhymed or saying something crazy about him. Anyway, during the battle, Swiss was tweeting up a storm, writing artists be acting all out, talking about I'm not going on stage until my favorite cup is in my room. He said ain't did a show in 23 summers and want to charge us like they doing sold out stadium prices. Talking about yesterday's prices is not today's price, LOL. Well, what Busy said about the comments, he said I called Swiss and he was in Dubai and Swiss said he was like, you know, it's hip hop B. I ain't tripping. We do our own prayers. We have no problem with no money. We ain't asking for no special cups. We ain't asking for none of that. We street dudes. So I guess that's what Busy said to Swiss. So he wasn't talking about us is what Busy said. Busy also talked about his infamous fight with 3-6 Mafia, saying it ain't really bothering me. It's just about class. He said it's just about being a grown man and being in the heat of the moment. He said, so everybody pretty much understood what it was. I didn't get that understanding. But anyway, he said everybody was telling him that there's really nothing you can do and you really did nothing wrong and it is what it is and this what happened and it's hip-hop and people fight. I disagree with that because you ain't no need to throw no mic at nobody. The verses have been going well, and even though it's competition, they've been friendly competitions. It ain't been nothing violent. That was the first thing, and we not trying to make ourselves look bad or fall into the stereotype that they say we fall into anyway. So I think I kind of disagree.
I'm so glad that Gladys Knight and Dionne Warwick didn't get to fight. They were locked up and went to sleep.
Can you imagine?
The funniest part about that whole statement was y'all ain't did a show in 23 summers.
Right, but Swiss said he wasn't talking about them, but I'm sure he was. Like, you know, and I'm sure a lot of artists get on there and they want XYZ and they want all this money because they know they pay a decent amount of money. But to say I ain't going on stage until I have my favorite cup or till I have the blue M&Ms only, like, come on, that's being a little bit extra.
That's for live performances.
Yeah, that's for like
when you in concert.
Celine Dion type status people, like where she can afford to really, really do that, and they're selling out shows all the time. Anyway, moving on. Jasmine Sullivan, y'all, she's apologized to her fans who done tried to buy tickets for her Hotels tour last week, but they sold out within minutes, and that left fans complaining on Twitter. Jasmine said, I want to address what's happening with my tour tickets. She said the reality is that these regular people who purchased the tickets are reselling them for a profit. She said, I know it's not right, but that is what is happening. She continued, I just felt like I needed to say something because I hate to see my true fans upset and unable to purchase tickets that really want to see me that they've been waiting for. So Jasmine Sullivan apologized, but she right. She can't do nothing about people who just buy tickets for no reason just to resell them. They do shoes like that and everything. They'll buy the shoes for $200 and then sell them for $1,000. It's just the world we live in. What?
But Brad, if that was her regular fans didn't get tickets, why did they get a ticket earlier if they her regular fans?
That's a good question, Gary. I don't know, but that maybe they not her regular fans. I think that's what she's saying. People are just buying tickets that don't even want to see Jasmine Sullivan. When tickets go on sale, they might buy 10 or 20 tickets at a regular price, and then when they sell out, they jack the price up and sell them for more. So that's what I think she's talking about. Lord have mercy. All right, last but not least, y'all, there will be a street, yes, named after Young Dolph in Memphis, according to TMZ. There'll be an event on December 15th open to the public where they can witness Dunn Avenue and Airways Boulevard being renamed after the late rapper. So, R.I.P. Young Dolph, and that's an honor to get a street named after him. I wish they would have did it while he was alive.
Heard anything? Are they getting close to solving the murder case?
I've heard nothing about it, but I really do hope so. So we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note, y'all. But coming up next, oh, Lord, we got Rock T's joke of the day. Is it going to be funny? We'll find out. So y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls until then at 866-9-RICKY. That's 866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 24 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Filling in for Rock T, the one and only Special K, guidance. Joke of the day! Joke of the day! Joke of the day! All right, Special K, you filling in for Rock T. This is your opportunity because you always dog his out every week. Let's go.
I've literally been waiting for this moment all my life.
Lord.
Here we go.
Help us, Lord.
I still remember what my grandpa said right before he kicked the bucket.
What he said?
He said, "How far do you think I can kick this bucket?"
Oh, my God. We need Rock T back.
Not
please.
even.
Now I appreciate Rock T. Rock T, please. Come back.
Not even with a blunt. Not even after smoking a blunt.
Not
You
even
ruin
after
somebody's
chewing
high.
a gummy. Not at all.
A what, Brett?
A gummy.
Oh, hey, hold on. Y'all, let me say it again.
No, please don't.
We heard.
Please don't. We heard.
Still remember what my grandpa said right before he kicked the bucket.
Yeah, what'd he say?
He said, "How far do you think I can kick this bucket?"
What makes that funny?
Right
He
now.
laughing his damn self, and it wasn't even funny.
It's not.
Right before he kicked the bucket.
Don't do it, Ricky.
No.
There's no
How
cosign.
far I can kick this bucket?
Oh, Jesus.
And then he kicked the bucket
Then he kicked it,
and died.
but he ain't died.
Oh, he didn't die.
The bucket.
But he kicked the bucket. Man.
You trying not to laugh.
Oh,
Man,
no,
go jump off the shortest building you can find just where you can sprain your ankle. That's how terrible that was.
Oh.
Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and how are you today, sir?
Man, I'm blessed this morning, man. Happy to have you this morning. I know you got a lot of stuff.
Well, yeah, let me tell you, Ricky, the news is not good in reference to the coronavirus. The United States is now averaging over 100,000 new COVID cases each day. And this is thought to be a direct result of the millions of Americans that traveled 2 weeks ago for the Thanksgiving holidays. So we're right at the point where transmissibility would convert to disease state, and so people are being detected. So 121,000 as of Saturday per day, according to Johns Hopkins University, but that's not the bad part. That's bad enough. But now the 7-day average for people dying is 1,651. So, now people are catching it again, 1,651 people dying. Remember, people, this is still out there. It's still real. We still need to get, the number one way to prevent this, get your vaccine. Number two, mask wearing and social distancing. So people have relaxed. When you see large crowds at things like the Georgia-Alabama game, you don't see any mask in the crowd. People are just gathering.
Right.
And then we're seeing as a consequence, 2 weeks later, cases being everywhere. So there are multiple cases, of course, of the Omicron variant now in 16 states, those states being Colorado, Connecticut, Hawaii, Louisiana, Maryland, Massachusetts, Minnesota, Missouri, Nebraska, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Utah, Washington, and Wisconsin. Also, Hawaii. So, all across the United States now, the Omicron is showing and rearing its nasty head, but it's not really shown to be, it's passing around easily. It's easily spread, but the virulence doesn't seem to be high at all. We're still dominated by the Delta variant, and that's the one we have to keep our eye on. Over 90% of cases are still Delta, and so we have to protect ourselves from that with Christmas coming up.
All right, John, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Collier, Rickey Smiley, and crew. I'm calling from St. Louis. Before the first COVID came out, I was hospitalized for 3 days for what they said was a rhinovirus. I had the exact same symptoms as the symptoms that they said COVID had. And everybody that came to see me had to wear a mask. And I was just wondering if it was possible that I've already had COVID, although I have had 2 shots.
Yes, it is possible that you probably did have COVID. We just didn't know what to call it. It is a rhinovirus, which is the same class of viruses that the common cold are, but just a little slightly different presentation. But now that you've had shots, an antibody test is not going to answer that question. So based on your medical history alone, a good analysis would show that it probably was a COVID infection, but you've done the right thing. If you had COVID, you recovered from it, and you've had 2 shots, you are now an immunological super soldier. You have the highest level of protection that you can get. So that's what I recommend for anybody. Get your vaccines.
All right, Dr. Collins, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Okay, you can reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ, and these are the opinions of Dr. MJ Collier, not those of Rickey Smiley, the Rickey Smiley Morning Show cast, or its production crew.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Gary has the tea and the color today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's congratulating Miss Khloe Kardashian, y'all. Why? Because they're saying she's going to become a stepmama. Now, it's being reported, y'all, that Tristan Thompson, the love of her life, y'all, honey, then fathered another child, y'all. This is baby number 3. Yes, they say Tristan, honey.
By who?
About this personal trainer. Her name is Miss Marilee Nichols. Now, she's 31 years old, and she is from the beautiful city of Houston, Texas. Now, they're saying, according to the Daily Mail, they're saying the NBA player allegedly, y'all, his new baby mama, had the baby just recently. They say she was due on December 3rd, so I'm sure she already gave birth to the baby. Now, this is the deal. Now, Miss Nichols has since, y'all, listen to this, she moved to Los Angeles, baby, and she is suing the Sacramento Kings star for child support. Now, she said, y'all, honey, that the baby was conceived in a Houston hotel. We don't know which one. They said, but it was on Mr. Thompson's 30th birthday celebration, y'all, back in March. So she said she know when she got pregnant. And they're saying, y'all, in the declaration, Thompson insisted that he and Nichols had sexual intercourse only twice during their encounter, and is demanding the case be moved to Texas instead of Los Angeles, honey.
Yeah, because they wouldn't have to pay about $1,000 a month.
You're damn right. And baby, honey, he's dealing with this woman. She's of European descent, so she's not playing.
She moved to
honey.
L.A.
Yes, she did, baby. I'm moving to Hollywood Hills, that is, swimming pool movie
and
stars.
She done filed in that county.
Yes, she did. She did, just like they were doing a marriage, honey, when they're about to divorce or whatever. I'm going to file in this kind of about getting more money.
If they conceived in Texas or whatever, a court, that don't mean that a court will allow her to do that.
Yeah, but honey, he tried to get her $75,000 to shut her mouth up. She said, you must be out your damn mind. She said, I'm not about to take no $75,000, all the money you and Khloe got together, honey. So she did not take that.
Ooh,
and
Lord.
honey, he said, he just upset about it and stuff, but they were trying to wait and see what Khloe's gonna say about this or what have you. But the thing is, though, how could you be so stupid? Then he told her, well, guess what? You better take this $75,000 now, because I'm about to retire, and you ain't gonna get no money because I'm gonna be unemployed, and they don't honor unemployed people money when they ain't got no money. She say, watch me. That is the stupid. What is wrong with sports players? Are they crazy?
Let's just make sure this is true first, Gary.
Well,
honey,
my
God, this is horrible.
It's
as much as
he's a
Khloe
sports
done
player.
stuck it out with him and done been through everything. I know a couple of them last rumors, they got through him because they wasn't true or whatever the case may be. Now, this is crazy if he got another child.
Yeah, and he said they had sex twice, so it only takes 30 minutes, so, honey, or 30 seconds.
So if the baby was born, this was like a while ago, huh?
Well, the baby, honey, is definitely born, and she needs to get her money because he needs to not be stupid. What is wrong that they so stupid? You're having sex unprotected, and you got a baby mama down the street, and then this woman, he'll say, honey, I'm going to have this damn baby in California. If you think I'm going to sit here and have a damn country Texas baby, you're crazy.
Well, if the baby is at least a year old, Gary, Khloe might know about it already.
Texas like that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what. No, she don't know about it, honey. Well, she know about it now, but he admitted that he did have sex with her twice.
You ain't got no condoms on you, bro.
Nothing.
If you can't use a condom, use a gold toe sock or a Subway bag or a Walmart bag or a garment bag, something.
Use something, but it's just a sad thing.
Ziploc, Glad.
We got to pray, y'all. Lord, we got to pray.
Tall
honey.
kitchen.
Jesus, Lord. But
the one with the strings on it.
The strings on it.
Contractor. You need a contractor bag. Lord, yeah.
Well,
duct tape, something.
Jesus.
But what is it though? What is it? I mean, even though now he and Khloe, I don't even know if they're taking a break at the time when he got with this woman, but what is the problem Why can't
he should be tired of humiliating her? You know, I mean, that's what it's looking like. That she keep getting humiliated. It's making her look stupid. Like she just go through anything. He can do whatever and not have to get kicked out or always can come back. Ugh.
Yeah, and that's when you love. I mean, golly, they got so many other black men that would love her, honey, that she don't have to just be with this man, but she's still with him, honey. And I don't know, but we're just gonna keep them lifted up in prayer and just let Chloe just be a stepmama and take care of the baby and help him out, and they just all be together.
So you on Chloe's side this time, Gary?
I'm not on nobody's side. It's on stupidity's side that I wouldn't even be a part of that. But nevertheless, we're gonna lift them up in prayer, and we're gonna move on to the next story. Speaking of prayer, y'all, let's continue to pray. One of your friends did prayer, Stevie J, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that he said he want to make pay him spouse support, y'all.
No. No, you is lying.
According to legal documents, y'all, they're saying Stevie says that since October the 19th, 2021, and they say he also asked the court to terminate Faith's ability to get spousal support. Now, last Monday, they say Stevie posted an apology video after a video service of him cursing her out. He said, quote, "Happy holidays, everybody." He said, "I'd like to make this video for my wife." A video was released, y'all, last week, and it showed him talking crazy to Faith, publicly humiliating her. Now, he said, "I'd like to apologize and say sorry that I would allow someone in my house and steal a computer and be able to do that to us, y'all." And they tied to y'all back in 2018. But some people saying, you know, Faith might have to pay him spousal support because that's why she went on, what's the name of that show? When she played the skunk. She was the skunk on the show.
And now they get nice money for that show, The Masked Singer.
Yeah, The Masked Singer, yeah. So, you know, so hopefully that's not true.
I hope this not true. Come on now.
Yeah,
I don't want him to fall into the category of them Mary J. exes. What's his name? Kendall? Whatever. Yeah, Lord. Jesus.
Yeah, but you know.
And Wendy Williams' ex. Lord, I just can't stand them kind. You a man. Take care of yourself. Come on now. I don't want to believe this. I'm going to have to call Faith. Maybe we can get on the phone.
But you got to remember, it's the new man now, honey. The new man needs to be taken care of. So, honey,
that's something. Go get a job at Express Oil Change and go and get you a 1-bedroom apartment, put you a little flow mattress, and get your little video game. Yeah, and some lunch meat and some bread. And start over.
Start over.
They got him a job at Mary J. and Faith, honey. Oil change. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is soybean. On the high end, you say soybean, and on the low, you say beautiful tan. That's your color for today.
Oh, man, y'all give it up for Gary with the G. All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 25 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your wake-up calls. Get at me, 866-9-RICKY. Here we go.
Come on, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. You up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, go
and whatever.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show, you calling it from, so come on, tell us and just wake up.
I'd like to wake up my son Willie, city of Fort Lauderdale, and all the city boys of Fort Lauderdale. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
This is Tony A. Hooper the First, calling from Southside Belleville, North Carolina. Wake up, Wallace, Rosehill, Kenansville, Raleigh-Durham, Fayetteville. Where you at? Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, Black Tony, before I cut the spaghetti noodles out of your head.
I want to give a wake-up call to my son, Jay Sean Brown, as he goes to school from Louisville, Kentucky. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Good morning. My name is Bridget, calling from Raleigh, North Carolina. I just wanted to give a shout-out to the city. Wake up.
This is Tyler from Zealand. I want to wake up myself. Yeah, wake up, wake up, wake up.
It's a whole gang of cities tuned in, lock in. What's yours? Cause we gon' let them know.
Where you at, Norfolk?
Wake up.
Wake up. In Birmingham?
Wake up.
Oklahoma?
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
St. Louisville?
Wake up.
New Orleans?
Wake up.
Memphis?
Wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, coming up. I'll give it up and show your love for the one and only Bernice Jenkins. Got your church announcement, Miss Jenkins. Good morning. How you feeling?
I'm good. Just another day that the Lord has kept me.
All right. Happy to have you. I know you got some church announcements. Good morning, Miss Janie.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Say hello to Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Hey, Janie.
How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you, Ricky.
You welcome.
Really? Is our church announcement this morning? Govern yourself?
Accordingly.
Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
The church annual Christmas play is next Saturday, and they're asking if any member owns a if any member owns a real live camel. Can you please call Sister Vera Waters to see if we can borrow it for a couple of hours that day, so our Jesus in the manger scene can be realistic? Do you know, Jenny? You know anybody got a camel?
No, not really.
It'd be nice if you know anybody with a camel. Please call us.
Okay.
Ain't nobody in High Chaparral got a camel.
I don't know.
We need to find one.
I'm gonna try to find you one.
It's gonna be rough.
Maybe I want to do the zoo have. I don't even think the zoo guy ain't seen no camel at the zoo.
Oh, Lord.
The pastor wants to let the church know his oldest son, Julius. You know him, the pastor's son, Julius.
Yeah.
You know, he been in prison 13 years, and he gonna be getting out next week.
Oh, Lord.
And he also want to know if anybody got a room that he can rent until he get on his feet. Because he still be stealing and fighting. And he ain't trying to bring that hell up in his house, because he will bust a cap in him and send him straight to hell. And we need our pastor. We don't need him to go to jail and for Julius to go to hell. That's a name sound like an album. Pastor went to jail and Julius went to hell. Pastor went to jail and Julius went to hell. Oh, Pastor went to jail. Julius went to hell. Pastor went to jail and Julius went to hell. Pastor went to jail. Oh, then you switch it up. Julius went to hell. Pastor went to jail. Oh, Julius went to hell. Pastor went to jail. Julius went to hell. Pastor went to jail. Julius went to hell.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yes.
I like that one too.
We will be funeralizing Brother Eddie Marshall. You know Eddie Marshall Sr.
Yeah.
We having his funeral on Friday. He passed away at age 69 after a long battle with triple pneumonia, acid reflux, kidney stones, herpes, herpes 19, black lung disease,
Oh, Jesus.
severe hiccups, chronic foot itching, light shorts. But that ain't what killed him.
What?
What took him out?
He got took out when he was shopping at Costco and somebody had dropped a big jar of them dill pickles. And he slipped on that puddle of pickle juice and fell backwards and bust his head to the white meat. So Dill Pickles will be paying for his funeral service. And they will give everybody, Gary, everybody will get a jar of pickles.
I need to get that
I know you like that, won't you? All right, Jada, I'll call you. All right.
Black Tony.
I'm glad to hear that, sir. I'm glad you having
Why you show up tonight like none of the comedy shows?
I'm glad you having a good time. I got time to think about no comedy show right now. I'm having a bad morning right now.
Bruh, you had the whole weekend off, bro.
I'm having a bad morning right now, though.
You're not coming to work?
Think about that. I don't think so, sir. I might be going to jail.
Going to jail for what?
I might be going to chain gang.
To chain gang?
Yo, because I was trying to see that my brake lights work on my car, because I ain't want to try to drive to work without my brake light working, because that's how you get pulled over.
Right.
And you know I got suspended license, and I ain't trying to go to jail, and I ain't trying to get shot by the police, because you know if they pull me over, I got to run. So if I run, I might get shot. But look, that ain't it. But the thing is, I was trying to see that my brake lights work. And so I had put the car in park. I cranked the car out. I put it in park. And then I matched the brake down, and then I got out to walk back to the back to see what the lights on. But then, because I had took my foot out the brake, I couldn't see where the light was on. So I got back in, I matched the brake again, and walked back to the back and try to see the brake light come on. But I had got out and I took my foot off, so I could. So the next time, I just put the car in drive and I matched the brake, and then I got out and I walked around the back to see. And the car just took off.
See that the light come on.
Yeah, and the car just took off. I had put it in drive. And
so you're trying to see. So you were mashing the brake with your foot.
Yeah, I was mashing the brake with my foot, but then I had to
get out and try to run around there real quick if you could see
the
brake lights.
I tried to run around there real fast. Like I tried to run around there real fast, but I had put it in drive. And then the car just took off, went down the street, and then I just heard a crash and some screaming. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna.
So you know where your car at?
Hell no, I ain't go down there.
You ain't coming to work?
I'm too discouraged.
When we get over here, get somewhere and sit down. Don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't think about me because I'm grown. I'm going to be with the grown folks. You go be with the kids. Understand this. When I say it's time to go, it's time to go. Don't ask, can you stay the night? You cannot. Don't ask, can they come back over here and stay the night? They cannot. Don't get over here acting like you hungry, like you ain't ate all day. If you do, I'm going to knock fire out of your throat. Don't touch nothing. Don't break nothing. Don't ask for nothing to drink. Don't ask for nothing to eat. Lisa Ann already think her kids is better than everybody else, and they are not. If one of them touch you, you better knock their head off their shoulder. Don't come in there tattling to me about what you think, what you want, and how you feel. When we get ready to go, I tell you how you get on the same page.
Yeah.
Don't play with me.
I tell you how you
y'all
feel.
Ready to go. Don't. Okay, let's go.
You know what's crazy? In today's time, that would be considered verbally child abuse. Just a parent simply setting some boundaries, and that's the problem that we face. Ain't no more of that. Don't want to hurt don't want to hurt their feelings. Don't you dare speak to those kids like that. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, everything is don't make them.
You know
feel
what,
that
Ricky?
Way. Oh, yeah.
Might cause that correction, making sure that they not beating me up. If you don't
That
correct
part.
them when they children, then who you think they're gonna be when they become teenagers if they don't listen then? So we correct. You can take me to jail because that is me. I am her and she is I.
I'm in jail with you because I don't play. I don't play with Grayson. I get so mad. You know what's crazy? I can't even have certain women around him. I can't. They can't get past the curly hair and the cuteness. Oh, he's hard-headed. Oh, disobedient. Oh, but it's so like you can't be. I ended the whole relationship because I'm like, hey, if you can't handle cuteness and you don't set boundaries with him, you can't be around him. You can't be around him. You can't be with me. Like, period.
It's a disservice to them.
What?
It's a disservice.
15 years old, and he got you in the headlock because they ain't gonna be cute when they get 15.
Thank you.
Oh, everything. Oh.
Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the teeth. It's Gary, baby.
All right, so y'all, this segment is being brought to you by My Computer Career. That's right, family. If you don't absolutely love what you do, make sure you go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation today and become an information technology professional in as little as 4 months. That's mycomputercareer.edu. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Monday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. I guess it's happy birthday, y'all, to Tyra Banks, honey. She's celebrating 48, y'all, and they say she's turning 48 in a positive frame of mind. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the Dancing with the Stars judge shared on social media, it's my birthday, and every year this body of mine keeps changing. My body of work and my body yaddy yaddy. My body is fuller and so is my mind, y'all. Isn't that nice that Tyra would say that, honey? And, you know, it's just in time. No, Eva, I know you might not say nothing because you feel bad about it, but I know they say they ain't giving her back her job, honey. They say, you can't come back here on Dancing with the Stars. But nevertheless.
That's wrong.
But, honey,
that, Gary.
She turned 48, but let me tell y'all, honey, why Miss Tyra's in the news, people saying, honey, she was something else. Now, they said Tyra Banks also, y'all, has recently come under fire for allegedly paying America's Next Top Model contestant $40 a day. Now, they're saying y'all that Sarah Harstone, who appeared on the show during 2007, Cycle 9, tweeted y'all that she and the other contestants were given $40 measly a day, no residuals, and she said we had to pay for our food. Banks, who served y'all as a judge on the show, was also the executive producer of the long-running competition series. Eva, is that true?
Yes, it is true. However, it is true, but we got to put it in context, okay?
Put it on.
This is a competition-based reality show.
Yes.
Where you went there, you knew that as far as paying for your food, that's not true. If you wanted something separate, then you might wouldn't bought that. But besides from that, they definitely feed you, and they pay you what is called a per diem.
Yep.
And that's the $40 to $70 a day that gets stacked up. And then if you win the competition, then you win $100,000. If you don't, you take your $70, $40 a day, and that's your payment. But you knew that.
And let's not forget about the huge
cost for $70, $40.
But let's not forget that this is a huge opportunity. You're getting to be on TV. You're getting all this exposure, and people get to know a lot of those women that the world may not have seen them if it wasn't for Tyra Banks' show.
Yeah, well, a lot of people saying a lot of the girls are taking their $40 and sending it back to her to get those wigs moisturized because they say Miss Tyra wigs was real.
Don't do that, Gary. You know
she likes the natural look. That's what Tyra is going for. She's going for the natural look right now.
Wigs don't need to be moisturized.
No, that's hers was Sports Illustrated.
They not Jerry curls.
You have to put oil. That's what oil sheen is for, right?
Yes, I need to moisturize those girls. I put them in some humidifier or something, honey, to give them some.
Oh, God,
you put them in the microwave with a cup of water and steam them.
Oh, thank you.
That's exactly what you do, Ricky.
Oh, for real? I was trying to be funny. I didn't know they really do that.
That's exactly. You put a roller in there and you put it in the microwave for 30 seconds. That's how you curl synthetic hair.
Shut up, girl.
Well, congratulations.
That's hood tricks. I call Kiki for that. That's a hood trick.
All right, honey. Okay, y'all, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, is it Uzi or Uzi? Lil Uzi, honey, they say he bought his beautiful girlfriend JT a new 2022 McLaren 720 Edge out for her birthday. Now, they said the two had dinner, honey, and they said he gave her a card, honey, and he gave her the keys to that new car. Now, the car only cost $300, and they're saying, y'all, that she said, honey, I'm just so in love. I never thought I would be. I'm pinching myself. I'm screaming. Uzi, you're something else, and it was not expected of this, honey. She's saying that right now. She is so crazy. Because if that car ain't in her name, honey, trust me, the first argument they get, Lil Uzi gonna take that doggone McLaren right back from her, honey, and put her back in her Honda Civic, honey, or whatever she was driving while they
She need
married.
a place to hide that car, so when the relationship start getting bad, she got a little garage to put it in. Yeah, they got to rent your little garage at U-Haul facility.
Everybody don't do that, Gary.
Oh, yeah, everybody do it, honey. We talking about Lil Uzi.
It don't matter. Why? Because he a rapper, you talking down about him. He may not do that. He might have a good heart and really want to give her that.
Would you give it to me in my name and my mama name? So
Well, how you know it's not in her name?
Because y'all don't do that, honey. Y'all don't put it in that person's
Y'all
name.
my ass. You got it messed up, honey. Go ahead now. Keep
But
going.
we did learn from Saweetie. We learned from Saweetie, whose car was taken away, that you might want to make sure it's in your name.
Mm-hmm.
Now I get a used car in her name.
It's gonna be a McLaren?
I get a Buick LeSabre.
Oh, hell no.
That's a nice car.
Yeah, you drive to
For
church.
an old
every Sunday.
woman.
Yeah.
No,
Get you
sir.
from point A to point B. AMF and active speakers.
No serious.
With the Bible in the back, had that baby on Psalms.
Oh,
Fret not
Lord.
thyself because of evildoers, for they soon shall be cut off like the green herb. Cease from anger and delight thyself in the Lord, and he will bring forth thy righteousness.
All right, and y'all heard that from
radio
Pastor
pull
Smiley, honey. In my quick for free story, y'all, Boosie Badass is back, y'all. Now, they dragging him again, y'all, because all that man wore was an Alpha Phi Alpha jacket. He said, honey, in the clip, he said, check this out, y'all. And I know, honey, I look good in this jacket. He said, remind me of the great, honey, Dr. Martin Luther King. He said, I need whoever do the best stroll with this jacket, we're going to have an award for y'all, okay? He said, so go run up, honey, and get it on. Run it up challenge.
Yeah, he can't put it on, though.
Yeah.
You can hold it up and shout them. You got to be respectful of all these fraternities. You have to be a member to put these jackets on. You can't just put on the Kappa's jacket and then next month put on the Alpha jacket. You can't.
And we forgive him because his brother was a Kappa. Remember, Ricky?
Right.
It was like, giving homage to his brother, but you got to chill out with that.
Yeah, you can't put it on. It's just disrespect. Okay.
Well, I'm glad the AKAs don't act like that. But anyway, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite.
You can't wear their stuff either. They would be upset.
Insecure.
But I had on pink and green the other day.
You can wear. They don't own pink and green. You can't wear the letters.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and we rocking the shield. The shield.
Come on now.
It's sentimental.
Well, Brett turned yours in. All right, the color today is soybean. On the high end, you say soybean, and on the low end, you say beautiful tan. That's the color for today.
Don't do that. You better mess with somebody else this morning, because I don't do that.
Yeah, Brett ain't never had on no be messing with the. See, you trying to get everybody in trouble, make them think that she had it on.
I ain't never had it on. You better show a picture, some proof.
Hey, Brett, don't let him do you today, Brett.
Before I run up on you,
Brett, don't let
me.
him get to you.
Brett, you sat up in church all day yesterday. This is your test.
Don't play with me.
This is your test, Brett.
Don't
remember
play
what
with me.
remember what Bishop said yesterday.
Lord.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news.
It's what's trending now.
Crime is actually raging across the country, from violent attacks to smash and grab. That's really disturbing. They did a smash and grab at a Home Depot and went in there and only got the what you call it, Super Dave, with the hammer,
hammers, crowbars,
the crowbars, and the big one, the
sledgehammer,
the short ones, and the long one. They ran out of there with all of those shoplifting, smash and grab, shoplifting. White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki says that desperate conditions caused by the pandemic are to blame. And I don't know about that, because if you're going to do that, you ain't going out here doing no smash and grab and stealing whole ATM machine. I know some dude that stole a whole bank.
Wait a minute.
Then put a Wells Fargo on the back of a Ford F-150 with the employees still in there doing business hours. That's how bad. Others say that online shopping is creating more opportunities for boosters. I don't understand that. What do you mean?
Oh.
I don't understand. So hit us up at 866-9-RICKY and tell us what you think. Crime rates are increasing after years of things being pretty calm. And do you feel less safe than you did a year ago? So in Chicago, listen to this. Chicago smash and grab incidents took place between Thanksgiving and Black Friday. And New York has reported that 15% increase in felony assaults last month compared with the year, to the year before. And some Wall Street executives are warning their staffers to dress down for work to avoid attention from muggers. I've been saying that. That's been my. Y'all got the. If you got it, God bless you, but use some discretion. Mm-hmm. Use some discretion. Car to the hood for going over auntie house or whatever. Drive the old car.
Take all that jewelry off. Walking downtown.
Yeah, so hit us up at 866-9-RICKY and let us know what you think about the increase in crime. Do you feel less safe than you did a year ago? Brett, how do y'all feel? How do y'all moving now?
Man, listen, I only wear my jewelry to some event where I have security. Like, I don't play that. I ain't walking in the mall and trying to be all flashy. Nah, for what?
Eva?
Absolutely not. I am not here for the flash and not trying to get stuck up. So,
now you'll put on a jogging suit and look real frumpy and a hat pulled down.
You know me, Ricky.
I saw you.
Quick.
That's why people get so surprised when I wear a fitted dress, because I will wear, you would not know what size I am or how big my gun is at my waist. Don't run up on me.
That's right.
You never want no fitted dress. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. Sorry about that, Mike. I just had a Now, Gary, I don't like the way you move, and I've told you that for years. And you've been getting hit. You'll listen to me one day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now when I go to the mall, honey, it's hard for me to wear a jogging suit because I don't wear jogging suits. So,
you had on a jogging suit. I've seen you with jogging suits on before after you work out.
But I don't like wearing them. I mean, because you got to match tennis shoes with jogging suits. Listening to y'all, I don't have tennis shoes to match my jogging suit. So I just don't do that.
Gucci loafers.
But I do know, I do have to wear.
You wear stuff you can't run in.
But I have to wear at least one.
Right.
You have to wear what?
I have to wear at least one piece of jewelry because if not, I'll feel naked. So I have to wear at least one piece, just a little.
Y'all better go to them doggone kiosk in Greenbrier Mall and get you some fake chain. If you just got to wear a chain, go on get I got plenty. I got all. I don't have no real necklaces.
I wear it if it look good with the outfit to wear on stage or whatever, but I'm not wearing no real. I got all my necklaces fake.
I've been telling y'all that for years.
Well, Special K been doing that. He wear all that crystal. So he wear a lot of crystal.
He wear what?
Crystal.
That's right. Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy.
They're going to be mad as hell. You snap this thing, you get home, you gonna be
Take this to the pawn shop if you want to.
Yeah, you're going to be real disappointed when you get home. When they pop that chandelier glass out of that necklace, you're going to be like, what the hell? Let's go to the phones. 866-9-RICKY. 866-9-RICKY. Good morning.
Crime is definitely going up, and I think it's going up because they stopped unemployment. As long as they was giving out money, everybody was doing their own thing, and definitely, I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, so I do not feel safe here.
Yes, I feel like crime is definitely going up. Honestly, I do feel safe just because I make sure I keep myself protected and I keep my family protected. But honestly, the reason crime is going up is because you got a lot of rich people getting richer and the poor is getting poorer, and they're just trying to get it the best way they know how.
I feel like crime is not up. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, where we rob, steal, and kill. So if you can survive in Detroit, you can survive anywhere, including Dallas. So I feel you. So crime to me has not went up.
No, I feel very unsafe, and I feel like the crime rate is up because it's like when y'all was playing that post, the little song about the lady chastising her kids. It's these little kids in my town, teenagers running around toting guns, shooting and robbing because they ain't getting chastised at home. You can't talk to them. You gotta, hold dope villains in after in that deep for real and chastise, and then they won't be running up on people. But I definitely feel like I'm from Cleveland, and the crime rate is crazy, and I am definitely scared. But I got something if they run up on me, run up and get done with. For real.
That part. That part. And y'all, you got to be real naive to say that you feel. How can you feel safe?
Right.
Man. And you watch one episode of First 48. You watch First 48 and watch all these people last moments. Last moment. I mean, they be showing your last. There's my victim walking right there. That's what they be saying. And there's my victim. Last moment. Random. Then if they rob you, you give them everything they ask for. They still gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
So if you don't go, you not only have to get a gun, you need to take tactical and situational training. That's what I got for my kids for Christmas. Tactical, a gun, weapon, tactical training, and situational training, which will teach you to how to pan around like a radar before you walk in the room. I told my daughters, if they don't have valet, now they still in the cars from valet parking.
Yeah.
So you just got to go to the club online. You got to go to the club and somebody buy you a drink or whatever, and Grubhub deliver the drink. Say somebody from across town bought you this Long Island tea or whatever. You got a Long Island tea at the door. Now you can't even drink that because somebody done put something in it or whatever. Then when you go somewhere, I don't even know how they doing it now. It's really dangerous. And whatever, So I was walking with my cousin, and we was in Atlanta. 3 dudes was walking towards us. They wasn't bothering nobody. I knew they wasn't up to nothing. But I told my cousin, I said, okay, we about to get robbed. What's the situation? What's the next move? And he was like, huh? I said, you got to be ready. You got to be ready. I knew them dudes wasn't finna do nothing to us, but what if they was? Are you ready? See what I'm saying? They walking towards us. We walking at a certain angle through a parking lot. Are you, if they decided to attack, are you ready? Huh? You just assume that they ain't gonna do nothing? I do it all the time. Every time I walk through a parking lot, I assume an old white lady in a wheelchair that she's trying to get me. I'm just saying.
You gotta stay ready.
You gotta stay ready. And I'm not talking about with just no gun or shooting. How do I get to my car? Where do I park? Is this a good place? Okay, let me look around, look up at the light. Is there a camera in this area? Do I have y'all got mace, but you don't have it in your hand?
Yeah.
So if somebody get up on you or whatever, you got to look in your purse to get the mace. You should have one key in your key in your left hand, and in the mace in your right hand with your finger on the trigger with the safety cap off the mace, ready to spray.
Can't do that when you have your phone and you're texting,
right?
Not paying attention.
You on Instagram, you going live.
coming out of Walmart with a flat screen TV trying to flex.
And these parking garages, you really got to be careful in these parking garages.
Man, I won't do
And
it.
before you get out of the car, look around and make sure nobody is in cars around you. Because they'll wait till you get out of the car, then they'll jump out of the car and catch you slipping when you locking your door or whatever.
Y'all want me to really put y'all on game? Certain events I go to, I hire a police officer. Not to walk right next to me, just to be with me, to follow me, to have eyes on me the whole time. And you'll think I'm in there by myself, but I got a straight up police officer. Not walking up on me, don't get away. Not that. Not that. Somebody just on the other side of the room. Watching, not just watching me, watching the room and watching how everybody move. Then I give him a signal or whatever. And then he know that I'm leaving, so he go to the door. So now I'm making my way to the door. And he see me to my car and follow me all the way to the highway. And be one of my frat brothers that's police. I was like, you good, dog? And like, I'm straight, Roo. And then that'd be it. Then I cash app him. If you going out here to buy some stuff or to buy some expensive stuff, go ahead and find your friend that's a police officer. Hey, dog, I got $100 for you. I got $50 for you. Can you meet me over here at the mall or whatever? I just need you to keep eyes on me. I don't feel safe. I got a little young dude, man, 24 years old in Birmingham. That's a police officer. Hey, dog, you might not want to go to that shoe store right there, bruh, because it's not safe over there. So I'm gonna meet you over there. I did that 3 weeks ago. I'm a gunshot victim in my own community. Young Dolph died in his own community, right? Yeah. Nipsey Hussle died in his own community. So what the hell make you think I'm gonna feel safe in Centerpoint? Because everybody don't love Rickey Smiley. Half of Birmingham love me and half of Birmingham hate me because other folks hate me because of what some other folks said. I ain't never did nothing to them. So everybody ain't happy for you. That's why I get mad when I walk in the room. I don't need you to announce me. Because don't open me up for conversation and stares. I'm good. I don't need to be validated by you. I don't need to be introduced when I walk in the room. I'm very discreet. You know what I'm saying? And you better use that same kind of discretion. A lot of people in the cemetery, had they only been used some discretion, they would still be living. All that flexing to try to show off to somebody that ain't got nothing. Trying to flex to somebody and impress somebody that ain't got nothing. Ain't never bought a rim, a necklace, a diamond. Never ain't got no rim. Factory straight Buick LeSabre. 82. Huh? Cool water cologne. What? Shh. Telling y'all, huh? Oh, we got to go. Okay, because I can talk all day about this. You don't know what it's like to lay up in the hospital with a gunshot with a hole in your side, for them to have to rearrange your large and small intestine or whatever and learn how to walk again, all this stuff. Me and my daughter, we a family of 5 and 2 of us are gunshot victims. Me and my daughter finna come out with a rap album. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 8:12 before the top of the hour, y'all. It's time for Eva's Corner. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about all things womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And this weekend, my girl circle got heated. So it's just me, but people are expecting Christmas gifts this year. Now, considering how hard life has been and the shift in the economy over the past year plus, are people really expecting Christmas gifts this year? Now, besides from your kids, your spouse, maybe in-laws or parents, are you lavishing gifts this year, or are you taking what I'm going to call a buy year and sitting this one out as far as giving gifts? So I'm hanging out with my friends, and we're talking about Christmas dinner, and out of nowhere, one of my girlfriends going to ask, what day are we exchanging gifts? Now, Ricky, the lady could have started speaking Chinese. I did not know what she was talking about. Are we talking about the children? What day are we exchanging gifts with each other? And I just didn't understand why she would expect that we were exchanging gifts. I mean, given the climate, I thought it was a given, but obviously I was wrong. So I need to know from y'all, am I the cheap one that does not plan on giving gifts to anyone besides from my husband and kids? Or are we out here giving gifts again? What are we doing, Ricky?
I ain't gonna baby do it. That's one word. That's a Birmingham word. I ain't gonna baby do it. I ain't gonna baby do it.
I don't understand grown people who expect gifts from other grown folks anyway. I mean,
Thank you, Kay. If you have adult teeth in, you're not getting gifts from me. Period. Even if you wear braces, you not Brad, because you know you got a couple coins or two. You giving gifts this year?
I mean, yeah, to the loved ones that I'm gonna be around and stuff. You gotta, you know, the mom, the
you get your mama something.
Yeah, and
Your
you
mama.
know, if you got people coming to the house, you gotta get everybody something. You know what I'm saying?
Them smothered turkey wings, them smothered turkey wings, that macaroni and cheese, that cabbage.
Well, no, it's a lot of little extra stuff that we got
some
laying
cabbage,
around,
some cabbage.
y'all. You know,
Some
we got all
cabbage.
them dish on deals too.
Thank you. That's what Christmas.
So Gary, you giving gifts? You got a list of people you giving gifts to this year?
Well, I'm giving all that Dish Nation stuff away. That's a gift.
We got electric toothbrushes and facial
rollers,
stuff
everything.
and hair
Some give that away.
stuff.
But as for me buying a gift to give, no. But yeah.
Oh, Gary, don't
honey,
tell nobody that.
I'm on a fixed income, baby.
You know what? A nice personal handwritten Hallmark card takes me completely out.
Check your
Completely
mail,
out.
'cause that-
Completely out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, man, a Christmas card from Mr. and Miss Green, that's my stepdad's parents, and they're in their 90s. When they send that card with $5, I will stand out there at that mailbox and wait on that one card. It's so deep and so sentimental that you know somebody in their 90s that knew both sets of your grandparents, and you still have access to something like that on this earth to write you out a nice Christmas card. It just means the world to me. You know what I'm saying? I love lining those Christmas cards up over the little fireplace or in, somewhere in the house where they could and put them on display and then go back and read them again. So that kind of stuff is real sentimental and stuff, man, because I don't need anything. God is just good.
Yeah, but I think we missed last Christmas, so we should give gifts this Christmas.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody, 42 million Americans lost their job last year. So the economy is trying to get back, but we are not all the way back yet. So to expect gifts this Christmas, I think is a little bit much.
And donate a gift in my name to the Salvation Army, like for me personally.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Rick, I'm $25 in your name to the Salvation Army that's going to go to somebody that Salvation Army helps so many people. And, churches like Pastor Norman Church in Memphis, Tennessee, they be doing community service during Christmas and giving away food and toys. And the Birmingham Police Department and the different radio stations that got all these activities going on and helping people, stuff like that. Exactly. Like to your soul in a nice, warm, hot meal. That's it.
There it is.
But I'm going to see, Ricky, they could go back how it was when you and I were growing up.
What's up?
Get it up! Get out of bed!
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, man, Donnie Hathaway this Christmas, man. You know what? I just thank God that I'm able to listen to this song. I usually can play this song because this song just reminds me of my grandma coming over there for Christmas. Or me going over my grandma's house for Christmas. Christmas evening after you do your Christmas, you go over your grandmama's house. It reminds me of all of my grandmama and my grandparents. Just so many wonderful, sweet, pure, genuine, spiritual, intimate feelings that I had, love and affection that I had for my grandparents. Like going over there on Christmas or when my granddaddy and my grandma would pull up to my house in that Cadillac. And you got all your Christmas decorations. Man, that was just the epitome of Christmases. And I remember one Christmas I spent the night sleeping between my grandmother and my great grandmother. I got a train set that Christmas, and slept in the bed between one of my great grandmothers and my grandmama. All three of us in the bed. I'm waking up, and they done baked a cake with the little icing with the pecans on the top, and then they would cut an apple in half and put the apple in the middle of the cake to keep the cake moist. What y'all know about that? Who all know about that? Anybody know about that?
Yes, sir.
With the apple in the middle?
I ain't never heard about the apple in the middle.
Your great man to keep the cake fresh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you could cut an apple in half or a fourth of an apple and put it down in that little hole in the middle, and you put the cake down, and it kept the cake fresh and moist. My great grandmother Delia Reed, rest in peace, man. She would do that, and she made the best pound cake with chocolate icing and put pecans on the top.
Come on now. Now that sound good.
I think I'm gonna make it because I got the recipe. I mean, a pound cake recipe is so simple. My son, that's 20 years old, Malik, make real good pound cakes.
They not all made the same, Ricky. Some are, they ain't created equal. You got to get a good one.
Yeah, and get you some. Man, listen, what did that song remind y'all of?
Man, just old school Christmas. That's the original right there. Ain't nothing like the original. That one is the one that really make me sad. When I hear the Chris Brown one, I'll be like, okay. But that one,
is it your grandmother's that get you?
Yeah, man. It's the way it used to be.
Right.
You missed the old Christmas days when you had everybody. You had your grands, you had your family. Everybody was in unity. Everybody came to Grand's house to eat, and it's just so different now. When they go, all of that go out the window.
You ain't lying.
Man. So it hurt, man. The holidays, it's great and all, but
was you able to listen to that one? I just I can't about 2 years ago. This is the first time I'm really able, and they've been gone 19 and 21 years.
I turn it off.
I hear?
Yeah, I do something else. When you turn it on,
different
turn
for
it
me,
down.
Rick.
Shush.
You turned it down just now?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. I'll be in here crying. I can't do it.
This song reminds me of happy times during Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
It reminds me of being around the family and my daddy being a little too excited to put the record on, and he put the fire on, but he forgot to open the fluke, so now the whole living room got smoke in it.
Yeah.
It give me that spirit. Not a
memories.
perfect Christmas, but just an old school Christmas.
Yeah, Gary.
I'm kind of like Brad.
Yeah, I know, Gary.
But why is it that song?
It's a good emotional song. And like she said, when Christmas was Christmas, I remember when we were young and we got our little Mickey Mouse watches.
Yeah, because that was your favorite song, that one.
So it was just interesting.
If you sit your ass on this show and cry over some Mickey Mouse watches, I'll slap you in your face.
I remember the Mickey Mouse watches.
Brad, we got our
the
Mickey
big
Mouse.
ones.
We were so happy to get our little Mickey Mouse watches.
Yes, I got me an Easy Bake and a Snoopy Snow Cone machine. You couldn't tell me nothing.
You be playing all these damn emotional songs.
I want to try, but we always play all the other versions, but we don't never play that one. But I had to get my mind right.
Yeah.
I came in to work knowing that I was gonna play the song, so I was like,
you was ready.
Yeah. I'm all right with my granddad death. I go right there to the cemetery and visit my granddad, but I will not look one grave over.
Ooh.
I won't even do it. And I see it in my peripheral vision. I'm good or whatever, but I don't deal with that. I don't deal with it. So, but they just provided like the best Christmases ever.
Man.
They gave you everything with nothing.
Everything.
They had
Come on now.
nothing.
Come on, Rick.
They had absolutely nothing.
Man.
And gave us everything. The damn candy stuck together in the bowl.
Yes.
In the liver.
The nuts.
Right. And then you go to church, you say your Christmas speech, and you get a brown paper bag with a candy cane in it, 2 oranges, 2 apples, some pecans, some almond nuts, and you had to go home and crack it with a brick on the porch because you ain't had nothing to crack it with.
We had that screw nut cracker. You sit the nut at the top, put a screw.
Right.
Twist it down.
And then you get the long pecans. You get the short, fat pecan. You sitting there cracking pecans on the table. Your grandmama playing solitaire, drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon, open big mouth beer, and cussing because she can't beat solitaire. Best Christmases ever.
Okay, I got it.
Ham in the oven. Okay, all right, we're done. All right, y'all. I hope. Hey, look. Let me say this. All right, let me put it in perspective. Everybody out here, if you have a living mother or a living grandmother, enjoy it. God bless you and God bless your life. Enjoy those moments. Take a lot of pictures. Take a lot of videos. Enjoy it, because this will not always be. And God bless everybody that got somebody in their 60s and 70s in your life. Because it ain't gonna be the same. But just remember, like I said last week, you have to create those same memories that they created for you. We are them. So I'm finna go buy that little damn candy and sit it in the bowl, and sit it on the living room table, and I'm finna set up Christmas just like they did for us. Keep the tradition going. God bless y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that, man. I hope we created some sentimental moments for you. Did I say something? I say it right.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, Gary, y'all, because I know y'all just waiting for me to mess up a word. Y'all could hate on me. Yeah, I was making sure that I
hooked on phonics.
Reading level 2.
Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It is 27 minutes after the hour. Got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. So the Omicron variant of COVID-19 has been found in a dozen states. Dr. Anthony Fauci said yesterday that it's too early to speculate about the Omicron variant, and they do believe that it's less severe than the Delta variant. However, more information is needed before making that conclusion. Meanwhile, the parents of the Michigan teenager accused of fatally shooting 4 classmates was arrested after a manhunt over the weekend. James and Jennifer Crumbly were charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter for giving their son access to a gun used in the shooting. Now, in other news, news anchor and host Chris Cuomo was fired from CNN over his efforts to help his brother, former Governor Andrew Cuomo, fight off sexual harassment allegations. Now, former co-worker has come forward accusing Chris of sexual harassment as well. Meanwhile, at the instance of Donald Trump's former Senator David Perdue, who lost his Senate seat to Democrat John Ossoff, has announced that he will run for governor of Georgia. He's going up against Republican Brian Kemp. Now, this comes after Stacey Abrams announced her run for governor of Georgia also. And last but certainly not least, former Senator Majority Leader Bob Dole, who was the Republicans' 1996 presidential nominee, died yesterday from lung cancer. He was the age of 98. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. For more, log on to the RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Rickey Smiley, our new sports genius. What's going down in sports?
Oh, man, it's going down big, man. Let's go through some of these NBA, NFL scores, man. We got the Charlotte Hornets over the Hawks. Ohio State over Penn State, man. I'm talking about not NFL, not about the Buccaneers beat the Falcons.
That's no surprise.
Yeah.
I mean,
keep it going. Keep it moving.
The Chiefs killed the Broncos. Right? What else on here on this paper? I'm not good at sports. I'm good at sports,
yes,
but announcing sports. Wait a minute. The Cardinals beat the Chicago Bears 33-22, and the
Steelers Raiders.
Yeah, the Washington football team beat the Raiders. And let's talk about college football. The playoffs has been announced. Alabama number 1. Number 2 is Michigan. Number 3 Georgia, and number 4 Cincinnati. So Alabama going to be facing Cincinnati in the Cotton Bowl, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And then Georgia will face Michigan where? In the Rose Bowl?
In the Orange Bowl.
In the Orange Bowl.
Yep.
So those are the playoffs, and the winner of those two go to the national championship. But everybody's talking about how nobody gave Alabama a chance. Nobody gave them a chance.
I wouldn't say nobody.
I say me.
Right.
I said it.
Right, you gave them a chance.
I said they were going to win.
But Rock T was going against Alabama all week. And Alabama, what happened during the game, you think, Super Dave?
Biggest thing was the offensive line showed up for Alabama. They controlled that defensive line, kept those guys on the field. They didn't give that big boy a rest this time. When you weigh 365 pounds, you want to be off the field every now and then.
Right.
Alabama kept him on the field on the defensive line, and they were able to hold him off and beat up that secondary. Secondary is not great. It's good, but it's not great. So you can attack them, and they did. And 421 yards.
And you got Bryce Young, an elite quarterback.
Heisman Trophy quarterback.
That balled out.
Respect his name now.
Yeah. Yeah, so back-to-back, if he wins the Heisman Trophy, that's back-to-back 2 players from University of Alabama to win the Heisman Trophy. That's a big damn deal. And shout out to the SWAC, Jackson State University.
Prime time.
What? Won the SWAC. Beat, what did they beat? Alcorn?
Prairie View.
Oh, Prairie View.
Yeah.
So to win the SWAC. So big shout out to Deion Sanders. A lot of people showed up. The game was packed. So shout out to Primetime Deion Sanders for what he's done for that program. Eddie Robb, my frat brother, is now the head coach at Alabama State University. My frat brother and former Tennessee Titan linebacker Eddie Robb is now the head coach at Alabama State University. Wow. So a lot of these people, man, and Eddie George is now the head coach at Tennessee State University. So a lot of these former NFL players going back to their roots, HBCUs, and coaching and building these programs. So I'm really, really proud to announce that.
So now Jackson State plays South Carolina. Is it AT&T? I mean, AT&T.
North Carolina A&T?
A&T, yeah.
Yeah. For the championship.
But in a Celebration Bowl.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be good right there. So make sure we check all of that stuff out. All right, time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning. How you doing? Let me just tell you, it's the hot
Drop it like it's hot.
I know I was missing my music, my theme music.
Here you go.
You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
I don't know what's wrong with these buttons on this board. I mashed it. I mashed it twice.
You mashed it?
I mashed it.
I'm sorry.
And then right when you started talking, the button came. I said, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Yeah, man, I don't know what's wrong. And then the button keep acting up. I don't even know every time you do it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, let me just tell you that the hot spot is... Ooh. The hot spot is brought to you by the new Venture X card from Capital One. Capital One's new class of premium travel card. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details. Now, this is the hot spot. I'm your girl, Brett Tat. Let's get into it. The weekend after Thanksgiving is generally a bust at the box office, but this year was no exception. Disney's Encanto grossed $12.7 million in its second weekend out, topping the chart. All eyes are on Spider-Man No Way Home, which is set to hit theaters December 17th, and in at number 2 was Ghostbusters Afterlife with $10.35 million, and House of Gucci at $6.77 million. Moving on, y'all, Lil Wayne is making headlines over an alleged altercation. Now, according to TMZ, he allegedly pulled an assault rifle on one of his own bodyguards during a dispute at his home. Now, reportedly, Wayne got into a fight at Hidden Hills, California home, and then the altercation escalated to physical violence, and he brandished a firearm. Now, the guard claims that the fight started when Wayne accused the bodyguard of taking pictures and leaking them to the media. So the outlet reports that the guard claims Wayne told him to get out of the house after the initial dispute, but then the guard had to go to the bathroom first, and he claims that when he came out the bathroom, that's when things dramatically escalated, because I guess Wayne told him to leave, but he had to pee. Anyway, the source close to Wayne denies that the entire incident. They denied the incident and says Wayne doesn't even have a gun. Okay. The law enforcement also claims that cops were issued, and they believe the guard's story. Also, the guard does not want to press charges against Wayne, which makes them, believe the guard's story anymore. But Wayne has released a statement saying that the incident didn't happen. So I don't know.
Is that a man law violation? Somebody tell you to leave? He said, I got to pee first.
Yeah, you just need to get out. You should just pee outside or something.
Right. That's a total
driveway.
Total man law violation.
Yeah.
If somebody asks you to leave, you just leave. You can't. Women, that's different. Let me use your restroom and I'll leave.
Right.
Right. Dude, you just gotta. Hey, okay, I'm about to leave.
Just get out. You don't get the. If I put you out, you don't get the luxury of using the restroom. No. If I ask you to get out, you need to leave now. So
right now.
That's
true.
Yeah,
you can go on the side of the building.
Exactly. Exactly.
Use your hand sanitizer that's in your console of your car.
All right. And get one of them pee things you be having and talk about all the time.
Yeah, the urinal bag.
The urinal bag.
Keep it
That's
in
what
the glove
it is.
compartment. Sure do.
Sure do. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that sure do note. We got Mark Moriel coming up, and we got the praise mix down. The time now is 25 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, please help me welcome National Urban League President and CEO Mark Moriel with this morning's commentary on the state of Black America. Good morning, Mr. Mark.
Hey, good morning, Ricky, and good morning to your listening audience. Always great to be with you for the state of Black America. I want to encourage everyone during this holiday season to make an effort to spend Black. Yes, make an effort to spend Black. See, to the extent that you can invest in by doing some of your Christmas shopping with a Black-owned business. There are many resources online. You know many of these community-based businesses in your communities. Make an effort to the extent that you can to spend Black. It's how we recirculate dollars through the economies of our community. So during this holiday season, please make a special effort. And then also, this week, is the anniversary of the first mass meetings that drove the strategy and spirit of the Montgomery bus boycott. Way back in December of 1955 in Montgomery, Alabama. You know the story. Rosa Parks refusing to give up her seats. You know the rest of the story. The community of Montgomery saying, we will not ride on the buses until the signs come down. You know the rest of the story. A young 26-year-old Atlanta-based minister, Morehouse grad, Martin Luther King, became the president and leader of the Montgomery Improvement Association, which led that effort. And they stayed the course, and they kept the faith, and they kept the pressure on, and those signs came down. And the modern civil rights movement of direct action, combined with aggressive litigation and public policy advocacy, was indeed born. So we want to remember that day in 1955, and we want to remember that mass meeting and the community energy that went around that. Because we're back, Ricky, at that moment where voting rights and democracy are under attack. We've talked about this numerous times, and the Senate can fix it. The Senate can fix it by passing two bills that have already passed the House of Representatives, two bills that Republican members are blocking even debate on. So the Senate must carve out, create an exception to, reform this antiquated filibuster law, which was used time and time again in the 1950s and in the 1960s. In the 1950s and the 1960s, to thwart civil rights legislation until a courageous president from from Texas, by the name of Lyndon Johnson, broke that filibuster, also in the face of a direct movement all across the nation, a peaceful, nonviolent direct action movement. So we are lifting up today those in Montgomery, but we are energizing our movement today. So what can you do? What can you do as we continue to bring the pressure on the United States Senate? You can call 202-224-3121. Call your senator. Simple message. Pass voting rights now. Pass voting rights now. Pass voting rights now, Ricky. We've got to elevate our voices to protect American democracy. There is an assault with voter suppression, gerrymandering, you name it, across the board in more than 40 states, an assault on voting. It reaches all the way up to the United States Supreme Court. It is our calling, our cause, the battle of these times. So that is, Ricky, again, the State of Black America. I'm Mark Morial. Follow me across all social media at Mark Morial. Don't forget my book, The Gumbo Coalition. It would make a great holiday gift, Christmas present for one of your loved ones. It's a great book. It's appropriate because it's a leadership book for young and emerging leaders. I hope you check it out. Once again, The Gumbo Coalition, available online and at bookstores near you. And that is, Ricky, today, the State of Black America.
Oh, man, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please help me give it up for the former New Orleans mayor and Louisiana state senator who is the current president of the National Urban League, Mark Morial. Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Mark. We appreciate you keeping us up to date on the State of Black America. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.